Hey guys, welcome back to TAMIYA Legends, and once again, thank you for stopping by. So it's a bit of a special one this. The house move is done, and the new hobby room is done. Or pretty much, we'll always be adding to it, but I've got it looking like I want it, and I've got to be honest, hopefully you'll watch this video to the end, um, you're going to fall in love with this as I did, because the end result is pretty special, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's get into the video. So this is the old studio, which if I put this picture up, you know that's what you've been seeing for the last 3-4 years. So anyway, yeah, I had to rip it all out and completely redone it. So yeah, that was it. The TAMIYA Legends studio is no more. But yeah, looks pretty good now anyway. So I also bought this old desk, and I bought it because it's absolutely solid, and it's 5 foot by just under 3 foot, so it's a perfect working surface. And I've painted it with special tile paint on the top, so yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, I can't really show you it properly, but I'll put a picture up of it now. So yeah, that's how it looks, so I can't wait to get that in position. And because we freed the racking up that was in the studio, I got all the kits together in one place-ish. But they need packing up, but at least they're all together. And there's the other racking that you might recognise, and that's got some bits and bats on as well. So yeah, there's a fair bit to move. I bought these storage units as well, which are really good. They're nice and big. And again, I've got the majority of it tidied away now for the move, so they can actually move just like that. That's the old lighting that I used for the RC Legends channel. Don't know if I'm going to need that when we move. So yeah, my mission now is to pack all this away. Avanti clock, which is going to be a little bit of a nightmare. I'm going to start with the all the motors and the batteries, some batteries back there, and yeah, do them individually, and then we'll start on the cars. Right, so I've started to empty the motors out and the batteries. So I've got the easy ones first, which I've got boxes for. Obviously these 6 motors have the 6 boxes. So yeah, I'll get them bubble wrapped up. Obviously I'm not going to do this and bore you, but just kind of going through the process. Right, we're cracking on. That's all the wheels that I don't want to damage. So most of them have got tyre writing on, obviously like Shogun wheels and these aluminous painted ones. Also got bits in a box. But yeah, we've got 3 boxes. So we've got wheels that I don't mind, you know, because there's going to be no weight in there. Over here we've got shells, which I keep layering up. It's going to be nice and light. And then that's the chassis. Not great, I know, but I don't really know another way of doing it. I think there's 14 chassis in that box. So yeah, and we've got the cars off the top by the by the Javelin, and that's where we're up to at the moment. Long way to go. Right, we're back at it, day 2, could be even day 3 of packing, not sure. So we're on to the trickier ones now, so the hard bodies, which I've got to be obviously a little bit more careful with. We made good progress, all they've gone. Can't do anything with that truck, because it just doesn't dismantle really. And obviously we've still got all the road cars to do, which again are tricky, because they take a lot of space up. Boxes are starting to appear, so yeah, let's get cracking. Right, that's it, all pretty much ready to move. Everything's out of there. I've just got to disconnect them at the top. I've got to put some brackets on, and they're good to go. And then the rest of the display is all there. So right, I'll have a 4-week break now and see you at the new place. Right, we're here. So it's a bomb site right now, but yeah, I've just thrown everything in. As you can see, no order to anything. But yeah, and the desk's in, needs repainting, but I knew that was going to happen. I've got quite a bit of space over the back of there as well. So yeah, I just got to get everything in position. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get that black rack into the storage room, and then I can move all the kits in and out of here, and it'll create a little bit of space. So I've got this little storage room, so the racking is going to go in that corner with all my kits. For now, I do want to put some kits on show, but yeah, let's free some room up. Right, that's the new inbox kits done. So I've got 21, just not big enough. So I've got 21 kits. As I say, they're all new inbox to build. And I've got more kits coming. This week I've got the Schumacher Cougar arriving, the classic. Week after I've got a brand new built Sonic Fighter coming. And I've also got 3 new inbox Porsche kits coming from Keith. God damn. So anyway, that's them out of the way, and it's nice and dry in here. Not too warm, not too cold, so that's perfect. Right, my friends, that's looking better. This is just a mock-up at the moment. But I've obviously just put some stuff in place. So I'll just go through it very quickly. So obviously the boxes over there of the cars for the collection, and there's some boxes missing which I'll have to find. The 3 cabinets on the end are the ones I've got for my road cars. I've now got the option to put a 4th cabinet in on the left hand side, which is awesome. And in future, if needed, on that wall where the boxes are, can fit another 3, possibly 4. This is another wall that you can see here, so it's in the way, so it's actually longer. So that's incredible. I've got my 5 buggy cabinets in place. I've got another 2 cabinets coming at the end of the week to put in there. So that'll be 7 down that wall. So obviously the 5 I've got there, all these, well, the 5 are completely full. The 3 over there have got spaces because I've got a TRF 414 to put in it. So I'll have room for 3 more on road cars and then a new one. As I say, these are full. I've got 2 new cabinets coming. One of them will be totally full with the cars I've built, and I think there's 1 or 2 cars to go in the 7th cabinet. But then of course I'll be back to building. So, but again, future wise, what's that, 5, 6, 7 with the new ones, and I'll probably have room to put another 3 in down here, which is just mad. Didn't realise. I don't know if it comes off on camera, but this room is kind of bigger than you think it is. I've also now got my little my cabinet things in place, which is awesome. I've got just kind of junk bins, but as you guys know, they're worth a weight in gold. Tyres, wheels, part trees, just spurious stuff. That's awesome. Porsche 959 box has got the actual Porsche in there, so all these kit boxes here are bits that I've got to put away, they're not cars, apart from one of the TRF boxes is the 414 and the 415. So yeah, I'll be cutting some of these boxes up later on, paints and stuff. Then we have my desk, which I've got this special paint on. It's like a tile finish, needs cleaning now, but yeah, big thing now. Finally got drawers, which is massive. Get all my paints in one of them, and I've got them both sides, so that is just off the chart. And then I've got me sorry, I keep putting my finger there, don't I? Then I've got my box art, so I'll just come sweep around. So yeah, I've got to paint the desk as well because yeah, that went well. But that's only emulsion. It's the top that's fine, which was a special paint. So I'm going to get the TAMIYA banner across there and possibly a little bit of box art. And then of course we'll get the box art on the wall at some point. Probably fill that full wall up with box art if I'm honest, and keep this wall here to take, when cars are there, take nice pictures. Looks very dark in there, and that's because the light's not working there. I think it might need new tubes, but yeah, I'll worry about that later. So yeah, that's not a bad day's work, to be honest. Now let me sit down. I'm knackered. Yeah, don't know if you can see it on camera. They're all the cabinets are pissed. So whether the floor's not level or there's just bumps and lumps in it, I don't know. But I bought all the brackets. I had them all together, bolted together last time, but I never had them bolted to the wall. But I want to do this correctly, so I bought a bunch of L-shaped brackets. So yeah, the next job really will either be, well, the next job will be to true all those up, get a spirit level, true them up, probably pack them underneath with some card, and then get them bolted to the wall, probably 2 L-shaped brackets on each cabinet so they're not going to go anywhere, and then bolt them all together across the top, bearing in mind we've got another 2 coming. So I'll get all that done in one go. Same with that one, and then I'll connect all the lighting up, just because they've all got LEDs in the tops. I'll get all them connected because all the cabling has to go on the wall, and then I'll figure out where I'm going to plug everything in, because that's going to be messy. And then when we get to that stage, we can start putting shells in, the other lighting, and unpacking all the cars and that. So hell of a way to go, but yeah, extremely happy with that. That is truly awesome. Yeah, awesome. Right, I'll be back when I've done some more. So we've had our first problem. I went to retube the old lights because there's 3 fittings in here, and one of them was intermittent, one of them was very flickery. So I was hoping it was just needed retubing, but as you can see, these things are like 30-year-old with the old high frequency ballast running them with the old, I think they're like 1.25 inch fluorescent tubes. So I was a bit of a cheapskate, and I went to the Home Depot and I got the T6 tubes, the sort of more modern day tubes, hoping that those ballasts would power them. They worked, but they were running really warm, and then they flickered. So yeah, pretty gutted. So I've had to rip them out and go buy LED light panels, which I've just finished fitting. So as I said, there's 3 of them in here. They look absolutely superb. The lighting, the output is really uniform. Not like, like 4 lines of tubes. It covers the whole thing. And we've got them all in brilliant white. So yeah, bit gutted, got to be honest, because that's $400 spent on lighting that I hadn't budgeted for. But the outcome is way better than those old things. Right, moving on to something a little bit more productive. I've just used all my box art that I had to obviously fill that back wall and a little bit of the corner. Yeah, extremely happy with that. It's, again, this is nothing to do with YouTube. It's not like I'm trying to create a studio. This is a hobby room. My old background was better than that for YouTube, but again, don't really care. This is how I want it. So obviously I've tried to keep as many of the TAMIYA with the white backgrounds together because they do look the best. But you see down there, there's a couple of Kyoshos, and got the TCO1 in the corner. So I've actually run out. I've got some duplicates and I've got a Mad Bull to put up. But yeah, when I start building again, this wall here, that box art will carry on. So what will we get? Another 3, 6. So we'll get another 9 on that wall. So it'll take it all the way around. See if I can come back. So you kind of get the gist. That'll be all box art. So that's kind of cool. Shout out to Robert. Got your clock up, my friend. And Adrian, if you're watching, you're going to see your clock up at the end of this video. I've got my Back to the 80s plaque. So yeah, really happy with that. I think that looks really cool. And it was just fluke that I had enough to cover the area I wanted. But it really does make it feel like a hobby room, if that makes sense. Anyway, moving on. So now, yeah, back to the cabinets. So up there, I don't know if I said it in a previous video, the other 2 new cabinets have arrived. So next step is to get those built up separately before I start figuring out how I'm going to bolt these ones to the wall. Right, we're making some good progress now. So I've decided to do it differently than I originally planned. I was going to start with the 3 at the back for the on-road cars. But yesterday, as hopefully you can see, what I've done now is I've bolted all those 7 cabinets to the wall and also together. Let me see if I can try show you that. So I've got the L-shaped brackets, bolting it to the wall, and then the sort of brackets going across, and that's obviously done all the way around. Just starting to connect the top LEDs up at the moment. Sorry, doing this as I'm walking, which is never good. So yeah, that's looking mighty fine, to be honest. It's the first time I've ever kind of bolted them up correctly, so it's good for peace of mind, to be honest, because there's a lot of weight in there. And as you know, there's no centre panels in any of those cabinets apart from on each end. So that's definitely going to give it a little bit more stability. Reason I'm going to finish this wall. Excuse me. And the reason for that is, as you can see, I've got the four first cabinets. I've got the switches on. I'm going to do the next three, and then I'm going to connect them all at the top, and then run the extension wire down and across and over the back of the other three, hence why I'm not touching them. And then obviously we'll get them plugged in, and we'll get those top lights working. Then it's just a case I've got to do, 7 cabinets, so there's 14 glass shelves to go in with the LEDs fastened to them, so I need to redo all that again. And then once we've got that done, I've got some extra brackets. I don't know if you remember the old setup, but the 5th cabinet along, the 4th and the 5th cabinet along had a monster truck at the bottom. It had the monster beetle and the lunchbox. So I'm going to add extra shelf brackets because I'm going to put the monster trucks at the top now, and it'll be 2 monster trucks out and effectively 4 cars in its place. So I've got to add those brackets, and obviously we've got the 2 new shelves on the end where I need to add the brackets, but I'm just going to do those individually. But let's get the lighting sorted first. Right, let there be light. So yeah, happy with that. Looks completely different in here now without the LED panels on. This is going to look excellent. So yeah, that took me a lot longer than I'd hoped. I had a problem with a couple of the connections. Anyway, we've run it round. I do have to tidy the wiring up at the other end. I've just got it kind of trailing on the floor for now, but main thing is that's in position. Now what I need to do is dig out, 14 glass shelves and fit 14 lights to it, and finish this lighting side of this one off. Right, finally finished the cabinets, ready for the cars, and that was a mission. That really was a mission. So obviously we've got every cabinet's got 3 LEDs in now. And I need to re-clean the glass, but you get the idea. I'll just show it from another angle. I just think it looks better from there. You can kind of get a better perspective of them. Looks quite bright. Obviously the ceiling lights are off, but once you've got the cars in, as you can imagine, it darkens down a lot. So that's all the 14 glass panels in. I'll put glass on the very bottom of the actual shelf mount and on the cabinets, and then all the 3D printed brackets that I've put on Vago with Perspex. No particular reason, because they kind of wear the same, but anyway, I'll shut up, and now's the good part, digging all my cars out and putting the wheels and back on them and the shells, dusting them and getting them in position. Right, we're back. So that was basically all day yesterday's work. Took way longer than I anticipated. So yeah, yesterday morning, as you've just seen, put all the lights in, connected it, and then started unpacking the cars, which took forever. I was frustrated because when all the boxes are in here, there's just not a great deal of room. Anyway, we're starting to free some room up, so that's good. So yeah, that's where that's at. Really happy with that. Looks great. I'm really happy I've got the Lunchbox and Monster Beetle up high, which allows me to put the 4 cars in place. It just looks a little bit more finished. So today's job, first of all, over there, I've got to get my motor and battery collection done, build those little shelves, put them in, and then I'm probably going to move the truck. I'm going to swap the truck and the TRF 801 around. I think that'll look better. And then that'll be that pretty much finished. That space here is for new builds, of which hopefully I'm going to be cracking on the week after next. But I do have some stuff on the floor down here, radio sets and stuff, so I might put another glass shelf in, and then I'll have another 3 storage areas. I'm possibly going to get some boxes just on the top. So that's pretty much finished. So yeah, motors next, and then next job is the next 3 cabinets, which hopefully won't take me forever. So we've got to bolt them to the wall, bolt them together, all the same old thing, get the lighting sorted out. And then the cars. So we've got chassis, bodies, wheels, tyres. But yeah, by the end of today, if I get a good day, all this will be gone and in there. Still got those MS boxes and my motors and batteries, but that's pretty much all stuff I don't know what I'm going to do with just yet, spares and stuff. So yeah, I won't babble on. So next time I come back, all being well, this one will be finished. See you soon. Right, this is today's progress. Not a great deal, to be honest. I'm just not feeling it today. Things are just taking way longer than I expected. So yeah, that's my motor and battery collection in place on the 2 shelves, which is pretty awesome. If you've not seen it before, I'm very, very proud of this. Got some absolute peaches, and there's one place left for a very special motor that's coming, which I've got, but I'll show you in a future video. So anyway, yeah, I got that in. I've also covered the fuse box up with vintage artwork, which I think looks really good. And because that was a bit of an eyesore, that gap, and obviously I've got plans for this, which I'll talk about later. So I'm really happy about that. And then with spare boxes, well, not so much spare, but the RX box needs to be built, but all the others are built cars. So I just thought that was quite a nice touch, just to get them up on top, just to fill that space. And finally, I just put the TAMIYA banner up on the desk, which is just for my benefit, nothing else, but it kind of looks cool. And then, so yeah, obviously not touched them. So if I turn the lights out, you kind of get the effect of what I've done today. I'm really happy with that. That looks awesome. It's just filled that space in lovely. And then what else can I show you? Not a great deal really. And that, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have a day off, and then I'll get cracking again with this side. Right, got a load more to show you now. So I've just added a few more boxes along the top, just to fill that area up, and it looks complete now. You've seen this. So now I've got the 3 cabinets for the sort of on-road cars ish. They're all bolted together and bolted to the wall. Just put those 3 kits. The middle one, Team Associated, is built, but the Calibra and Porsche to build. So yeah, we've got all that in place now. Sorry, I'm just going backwards, so you can see the kind of the wall. That's how that's looking, and it's all obviously lit, just not on at the moment. So yeah, really happy with that. And I've got like vintage, or most of it's vintage, artwork up, which is cool. That's not vintage. I've got a shout out. Hang on, I'm tripping over a box here. Shout out to Adrian for my Avanti clock. Love that. A little bit of self-promotion. I framed that article that John Weston did about me in the RC magazine, John from Iconic RC. So yeah, that's just a little bit for me. And I've got some cool artwork, which is vintage. And then that really cool Parma bodies poster, which is awesome. So what I'll do is I'll come back when it's dark, because we've got that roof light up there, and when I turn the sort of main lights off and just put the cabinet lights on, it's that's a really bright light. So I'll come back when it's dark and I'll just show you it with the lights on, because it's quite difficult for the camera to pick up. But I'm just pushing my chair to the back, so that's kind of my view when I'm at the desk, which is absolutely awesome. Absolutely love it. So yeah, while I'm waiting for it to get dark, I've got this side to do around here. So I've just got a plastic, my old plastic, like I think it's got 4 shelves to it, and that's going to be for like project cars to go on, but we'll better get rid of some of the radio gear and bits and bats that are lying around. But that's it for mess now. Just that to sort out, and that to sort out. And that big box is Keith's Juggernaut, so I just need to move that into the next room. But yeah, all in all, that is awesome. And wait till you see it when I come back, when it's dark and the room's lit just with the cabinet lights. It looks absolutely off the chart. Right, I'm back again. I'm not sure about this one, so I've just added, there's obviously the 4 kit boxes, 4 guidebooks, and then there's some sort of Japanese catalogue literature down there. This space here underneath the fuse box, my plan is maybe to put a Porsche display there. So I'm going to have obviously the 45th there, but I'm going to also have the 30th, the 50th, and the other one. There's 4 anniversary Porsches, and obviously the 959, and possibly that Porsche up there. That's what I was going to display, and underneath the fuse box, possibly put 3 or 4 LEDs to light that up. But that's a little while off happening, so that's hence why I've just sort of done that. But I don't know if it's too busy now, so you can leave that in the comments if you don't mind. Just try to sort of give you the wall view. So there's a lot going on, isn't there? And I don't know if that's added or taken away from my room. You have to let me know in the comments. It's I quite like it, I've got to be honest. Sorry, I'm walking backwards here. Yeah, I quite like it, but yeah, what do you think? Just maybe I need to get used to it. It just seems like there's just a lot going on. Right, I think we're almost done. So big tidy up now. You've seen all this before. Tidied this area up, vacuumed the carpet, as you can see. There's still little bits of junk. It's not really junk, but stuff that I need to find homes for. So yeah, we've just sort of concentrated on this kind of wall. See if I can get into a better space. So yeah, there's stuff I've got to go through and find homes for. I got this racking in now, so that's got my, like, these 3 sets of radio, actually 4, I want to get on display at some point. I've got the receivers for them and things like that, and then I've got my proper radio gear behind. Projects, that's a Monster Racer and King Cab. Yeah, cool. Look at them tyres. Oh my word. Yeah, consumables, you know, just there's stuff I need to go through, but no mega sort of rush. And then obviously I've got my RC Legends and TRF hoodie and things like that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that as I walk around. Yeah, I think for now that's as good as it wants to be. So I'll just whiz the lights off quickly. So yeah, as promised, that's your kind of, that's the main view. I can't take the camera further back enough, but yeah, you kind of get, oh my goodness, how cool is that? So that's basically what I'm looking at when I'm sat behind my desk, which is bloody cool. And obviously this wall will fill up with the rest of the box as and when. But yeah, stick in the comments what you think, my friends. Sorry if this video's been a little bit long-winded, but hopefully you can appreciate why there's been a ton of work involved in all this. So cool. Look at that. Just awesome. I think I've got to be happy with that, my friends. Got to be happy with that. Love that banner on the table. It's really cool, the old trikes down there. I've just found a wheel adapters for it, that's why that's the last thing to go in. So yeah, sorry if I'm milking this now, but yeah, you get the idea. So that's it, you've seen everything. If you have stayed to the end, just honestly a massive heartfelt thank you. I know these are not the most interesting videos to most people, but I also do know that there is a lot of you who are interested in stuff like this, and it's a one-off, isn't it? You know, I'm not going to get a chance to do this again in a lifetime, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I'm over the moon with it. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's contributed to this. There's a lot of this artwork, pictures and things that I've received over the years, and I should have really taken my time and and actually gave proper shout outs to people. But yeah, if you're watching this video and you've seen something that you've sent me, just honestly a massive thank you, because I'm now finally in a position where I can show it all, whereas I couldn't do that before, which was kind of frustrating. I've always worked off tables, dinner tables, or I've just never had anything like this, and I know the majority of people don't have the luxury of a room this size, so that's not lost on me. But I'm just bringing that to you because it's not like I've always had something like this, Yeah, I've basically worked off, done my RC from whatever tables available in the house at the time. So yeah, this is quite special for me to have this space now. I've not watched this video yet, so I'm going to be curious to see what the lighting's like, because right now we're just using as the room is. So I've just put these on for sure. These are for when it gets dark, and then I just work off the cabinet lighting. But build wise, you need the LED panels on, and it's really bright over there. But I think the camera might be struggling with it because it's very white. So yeah, in future when I start making videos, which is actually you're not watching this video in real time, but I'm actually starting to build some cars again tomorrow. But I may well dig my studio lighting out and make it a little bit brighter in certain areas, because I noticed when you see the box art, it's not popping. So that's definitely to do with the lights. Anyway, I'm sure I'll figure that out as we go. So yeah, just a massive thank you again to everyone who's watched, and it's massively appreciated. Leave us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Leave us a thumbs down if you think, Glenn, you're a dickhead, because there's a lot of thumbs down guys out there. Yeah, just a massive thank you again, and stick in the comments what you think, any improvements I could do, or anything you'd change. I mean, things will change, no doubt, but we'll just enjoy it as it is for now. So, as always, my friends, thanks so much for watching. It's massively appreciated. And as always, happy RCing.